morning. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence. And now for our SOAR pledge.
I will be a person who is safe, organized, accountable, and respectful every day. Skyhawk SOAR.
Good morning, Skyhawks. Today is Monday, December 5th, 2016. It is day 3 on our 6-day rotation. Let's start the day off with some trivia. Here is today's staff member mystery baby trivia. Take a good look. Can you guess who this is? We will reveal the answer at the end of the show. The holiday shop opened this morning, and there are tons of items to buy. You can buy something for your parents, grandparents, or even a pet. The shop is open before and after school. Please do not miss your bus if you decide to stay after school. At 4:30 this afternoon, the sports teams will head over to Santa Fe to take on the Suns. We will be there to bring you all the game day highlights and the scores on tomorrow's news. Dibble's testing is this Thursday. During this time, the library will be closed. Teachers, please feel free to email Miss Reese if you have any questions. Movie night is this Friday. The featured film is Finding Dory. This movie night is a little different than your regular movie night. This time, parents will be able to drop you off starting at 5 and pick you back up at 8. You will be provided with pizza and a craft. That sounds fun, huh? I want to go. Same. On lunch meat today, you will have your choice of an Oriental chicken bowl, nacho bites, and a yogurt lunchbox. Your side dishes are oranges, salad, and applesauce. We have an important reminder. Next Monday is late start day. School begins at 9:30. If you are in the mood for a musical treat, Mr. Timkill and the choir classes will be performing Thursday night at 6 p.m. in the cafeteria. That's all for today, Skyhawks. We will leave you here with today's weather forecast and the latest episode of Space to Ground. Make sure to stay tuned for our mystery baby results.
Houston station on Space to Ground.
Welcome to Space to Ground. I'm Dan Hewitt. A Russian cargo craft was lost during its flight into space. The Russian Progress 65 lifted off from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan on time on December 1st. The flight was normal until just over 6 minutes when Russian ground controllers stopped receiving telemetry data from the vehicle. Preliminary information from Roscosmos indicates the vehicle was lost over an unpopulated and mountainous area, with most of the craft burning up in the atmosphere. The loss of the cargo ship will not affect the station's normal operations, and supplies aboard remain at good levels. This was a packed week with close to 70 hours of science work scheduled for the crew. They worked on several experiments, including the European MARES device set up by Thomas Pesquet, which is researching the effects of microgravity on the muscular system. Commander Shane Kimbrough set up hardware for the Marangoni experiment, which investigates the physics of surface tension where liquid and gas meet, an important facet of heat exchangers in space and clinical diagnostics here on Earth. Peggy Whitson was even able to do a demonstration to help NASA flight surgeons figure out the best way to remove air bubbles from an IV fluid bag in case they are ever needed for a sick crew member. This week, Twitter user Alpha Edhito wants to know what the station crew does if there's a fire on board. That's a great question and an important part of any astronaut's training before flight. Every station crew practices fighting fires before flight at the Space Vehicle Mock-Up facility here in Houston. The station has smoke detectors that can immediately warn the crew. To suppress any fire, there are extinguishers that use either carbon dioxide, a fine water mist, or a water-based extinguishing foam. They also have oxygen masks available and handheld sensors to test the atmosphere for combustion products. Keep sending in your questions using the hashtag #SpaceToGround. We'll see you next week.